here you throw a merger. Boom. Now 0.2 of that 60 will go into the awesome sink line, and that is how you do an awesome siphon. Alright, now let's back up and see what I missed while I was doing it. I don't judge, I won't have the time in mind. Okay, I hope you're having better luck than me, bud. I have to completely move. I saw you have to move that because of rocks that they added, and that was unfortunate. Let me clear that list because it's in the way of the chat. I saw that and I was like, oh man. Well, here's the thing. It's early access. Even though it's experimental, it's still early access. Things are going to change. That's alphas, yeah, betas and stuff. You got to be ready for that. I mean, the big problem that people have with this game is, as far as a beta goes, it's such a high quality of a beta that we're used to the things working and everything. May have bugs and crashes and stuff, but you're not used to them making big changes because of the quality, and you kind of forget the fact that this is still a work in progress. I mean, if you were doing a normal beta or something, they'd be changing stuff. You'd be in that mindset, but you can lose the mindset in this game. I'm grumpy because the terrain around the nearest quartz node lets you fall into the... Yeah, that's the bug there too. I mean, yeah, we're as far as the quality of a beta goes, if we were doing a regular beta, we'd be expecting it more, but because there's been so little of it here, we just don't expect it. Okay, so we have concrete going. Oh, I need to go back over to the spreadsheet and put concrete at a 5 on the awesome siphon. Yay! You haven't played the patch yet? Yeah. Okay, now that we... Oh, yeah. I've got concrete going. How are we doing on power? This is the big thing that's going to get me, is power. Alright, we're doing good on power. So, I'm trying to get domain stuff working on my internal network. Yeah, well, I know nothing about that stuff. Well, I'm making here's the deal. I'm making only 39 concrete per minute. I put the 270 line because I've got the things right, and eventually it's going to be there, so I'm just using that as the line. But the thing is, when the container gets full, it will be the full. Well, actually, let's just go. If you look over here, my concrete, I'm making 39 per minute. So when the container gets full, 39 per minute will end up going through because that's how the siphon works. And I can actually make that happen quicker by, let's go with organization, industrial storage, store everything. Uh, this way. Yeah, once it's full, it'll the whole belt goes over with everything you're using. It backs up and just up to the 60. If you're making more than 60 per minute of something and you want to send more, you can change your belts. But I will show you exactly how it's going to work by taking all of this, and taking all of that. Because I do have T3 belts, but most of my stuff is still T1 belts. I'm going to be upgrading my logistics today as needed to increase further production along, which is another thing that my spreadsheet helps me do. All right, store it all. Okay, now this thing is full. Now if we go down to take a look at the siphon, all right, now the siphon is still filling up because it's coming in. I mean, once this belt gets full, you can see it's filling up here. Once it backs up, then the 39 will be going into here, and it's 60 divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3, divided by 3. So it comes out to 0.202020, numbers that keep repeating numbers and stuff, not repeating, but I don't think, but you can see how this is backed up. So the upper deck is backing up. It will back up first. And then once the upper deck is backed up and all these are backed up, then the only output this has is straight through to here. You can't see it, but it's happening. Just got to wait for those to fill up. There's a mathematical notation for it, like a line. Yeah, that's for repeating, but it's not really. I don't know if it's repeating. I've figured it out before, but I'm rounding it off on my Excel spreadsheet. But you'll see these are going to back up a lot quicker now. And then, of course, the lifts have to back up. Everything's got to back up. But once everything is backed up, all production will be going straight through. Which I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. And that might give it some time to do that. So let me put the coffee thing up. But I'm going to actually do like that way. Well, you can see, even though I'm, let's go there we go. Now I can go get the coffee, and you'll be able to see that it backs up. And then full output goes through. And like I said, if you're making more than 60 per minute of something and you want to design your siphon to go quicker and everything, you can just increase your belt size. Uh, so you could go 120 down, and I guess it'd take it down to point 0.4 eventually. I'd have to, it would make sense that a 60 belt would go to a point 0.2, and a 120 would go to a point 0.4. But math does some strange things. I'm not gonna comment on that until I actually do the numbers. I'm not gonna do the intuitive. Definitively say that it would do that. Probably will. It makes sense in my brain, but wouldn't be the first time I was wrong about something like that. Okay. Now, let's get rid of the coffee thing. All right, that's all. Now you can see, there it is, right there. Every bit of it is now coming. All the 39 that it's making is going straight over. And that's the way the Awesome Siphon works. I put one of those on every production line. I did I not? Thank you. I need to set up a sound thing for that. Alright, so now we've got 39 concrete per minute being made. Production assemblers. I can make a few assemblers. So let's go get let's see. I want to double check something. We need statters. Oh, I can go ahead and get this one going. I can get this one going. Still see the mug too. Mug should be gone by now. So, all right, we got nope. Let's see here. We need versatile frameworks. How many versatile frameworks do we need? We need 500. So, 12 steel beams to make 2. So 250 times 12 equals 3,000 steel beams are needed here. Ouch. Ouch. Thousand steel beams. Well, actually, we're gonna start with a third of it. You did fix the mode a few seconds. You may be a little behind in the stream too. Sometimes it lags at different browsers and stuff. So I need 3,000. I'm gonna put 1,000 in here now. So there's 3. I need 7 more. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. Ah! Cause a whole 3,000 Okay, so there's 300, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. There's 1,000 beams. Woo! That was close. That could have been a problem there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's 1,000 beams. And you're gonna need modular frames. One modular frame for 2, so you need 250 modular frames. Now that's easy. I can go ahead and get the modular frames. And this container is so I can do that. So let's go ahead and get I see. When I finally build an awesome sink, I'm buying the railing first. Yes, I have the railings, but that area needs to be built out wider. That's just where my expansion is going, so. There they are. I need 250 of these. 100, 250. And let's go ahead and grab some more beams. Since we're making them now anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we will go ahead and make that 10. So that will be 2,000 of them. Pretty base. Well, thank you very much. Love the glass. I love the glass too. My base goes on 3 levels. I do inputs and outputs on separate levels and manufacturing on another level. It helps with organization. Okay, so 1, 2, 8. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so we got 2,000 here. Need to figure out how to get this car. It's in the Awesome Sink. I mean, the Awesome Shop from the Awesome Sink. Organization. I need another one of these. Let's put 250. 1, 2, 50. Are you playing experimental? That's the thing. Are you playing experimental? Because if you're playing experimental, that's the thing. It is only in the experimental. Which, you should boot up the experimental. Alright. I think that's the problem. Oh, I can't afford, but what's the... I messed that up. back up your save and yeah, yeah. I would do that. Back up the save and do it. Okay. Uh, let's go. Power. Power. All right. Now I only need 1,000 more beams, but we are starting to produce the versatile frameworks that we will need for the upgrade. This guy. Now here's the problem with this. I need these. You started a multiplayer for a game with some friends. Yeah. I tell you, the experimental changed the entire game. So you may want to start over again because they changed some recipes, but they added fluid dynamics. We have pipes and everything. So it changed, the whole game changed. All right, one for one. So I need 500 reinforced iron plates. Yesterday I slept out a Caterium node, but there are boulders on it. Yes, that one. I wonder if I need to yes, the sulfur tree does have the Nobelisk. Uh, I have gotten to the point where I'm at the gunpowder or black powder, whatever they're calling it these days, but I haven't made any, so I haven't proceeded further. But I do know it's down that tree. Uh, if you're not a crazy way into the game, like if you don't have huge coal power set up or anything, you can load that save into experimental, and it should give you some minor. Yes, that is true. I'm wondering, should I go ahead and get this started too? 2 parts per minute. I do need the reinforced iron plate, but I can grab some of them that I've got. Because it's going to take a little while for that stuff to actually work. I am going to take a note, though. I need 1,000 steel beams. Let me write this down on a piece of paper so I don't forget it. So for space elevator, 1,000 steel beams. Written down. That way, let's go check and see how many reinforced iron plates I got. Because I need a bunch of them for other things too, so. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I need a bunch for my own work. But I'm going to take 200. But yeah, I have not had any trouble with the experimental at all. If you're playing the game, I would highly recommend go ahead and load up the experimental and start a new game. Within the next couple of weeks, I'm guessing they're going to bring the experimental into early access, and everything's going to change anyway. So may as well take advantage of it and get a head start. So I need 1,000 reinforced iron plate total. Wow. So organization. Logistics. Warning, there are going to be issues on experimental. If you can't deal with that, just wait until you push. Don't frustrate yourself with new stuff. True. But, like I said, I figure the experimental is going to go to EA within the next 2 weeks. There's no hope and, no problem in starting a new game. Everything everything you're doing on EA right now could possibly get screwed up when they change it over to the experimental in a couple of weeks. So it's gonna happen. All right. So I said I needed 1,000, 2 for 1, and I need 500, right? Yep. So let's go. Let's put 200 there. So I need 800 reinforced iron plates still. But rotors, it's 1,000 rotors. I can get the 1,000 rotors. I can get the 1,000 rotors, I believe. Yeah, I mean, everything in the standard game of an EA is going to change when they update it. Yes, I can have 1,000 rotors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Excuse me. Let's just double check something. Yep, I have 1,078 rotors. Let's go ahead and get that going. Oh, wrong one. Top speed of the cart is 40, 44, 40, 45, something like that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, it's buffed. I'll have to check then. Power line. There. Okay, so you're making. Now let's check power. That's my big thing, power. Oh. Oh, we're flirting. How much does an assembler pull? 15. I can do one more assembler, I believe. Yes, they did. It's going faster. It's going 55 now. But it still only does 25 in reverse. Okay, so now I have some of my production going over there. Yeah, you can wrap off the edge and you'll probably die. Sometimes you take damage, sometimes you don't. Jens, hello, how you doing? Welcome back. So, I am going to make one assembler making encased beams, so I can have the encased beams being made. Then I'm going to go play with power because I need more power. Yes, Scotty. So, do I have room down here, or am I going to have to expand the base again? I have room for one more production facility area. No, I don't. Crap. Or wait a minute. This isn't being used yet. This, wait a minute. No, this is the wrong one. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Just thinking it's 2. It is. Alright. Assembler. 1, 2. And then delete. And do it again. Except this time, face it the right direction. Hey, how about we do that? 1, 2. Actually, not even worry about that. Splitter. Logistics. I don't have any of those on me, so we're going with this. Doesn't matter right now. Alright, now industrial encased beams will be taking 24 and 30, so we're good with only using Mark 1s. That's inputs. So, I wonder if it's easier to lay it out from Lookout Tower. It can be, but sometimes getting it into the right position can be hard, so I've just, tend to run around on the ground. It needs beams. Beams could be coming in this direction. I don't do a lot of work from the Lookout Towers. But I have discovered that drink coffee upside down. That you can jump down to here. Wait a minute, where's my car? I'll take this with me just in case. I am if I jump all the way down to the floor, I take damage. But if I jump down to the conveyor, I don't. Cool lift reflected off the glass foundation. Yes, they have some nice. Actually, I think I can get it closer. I can get it right there. And I was right. We need to bring, and I might even be still facing the wrong direction. Because we need beams, and beams are this way. My goodness, I'm facing the wrong direction. It's going to be facing the other way. It also sucks that hopefully I can line it up right. I can't line it up right. Can you see yourself in a glass? No. You, we're vampires. We don't make reflections. I do like the fact that we get a line now. Helps keep your pioneers that doesn't do reels. And here I am. And this is beams. Oh, crap. I just realized something. That's alright. It's alright. We'll fix it. No, I was wrong. Okay, that's interesting. Whoa. Because I need to do this. Wall. Wrong wall. There. Now we've made up a lot of beams. I needed 1,000 beams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just go ahead and throw them 1,000 beams in the thing, and we'll call that one quits. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. All we got left is time on that. Well, this guy, which needs stators and cable. I could do the cable, but I don't have the ability to make. I'm not making stators right now, so it doesn't matter. So let's go get the production of encased beams going. at least one container's worth, or one assembler's worth. All right, so I have to bring the concrete over too. Got a standard spot somewhere. I think that might be it. No, this is it right here. One, two, three, four, five. They used to be 6, but now they're 5. Actually, you can go more than 5, but patch was supposed to fix it. Well, I don't think it did, but we will test it out. Ah, it is. It's fixed. Thank you. Unfortunately, my other stuff is still set at 5. Hey, Brain, what's up? Yeah, my belts ain't getting redone, but I will not worry about it anymore. They fixed our problem with belts. I'm missing iron plates. Oh my goodness, I ran out of iron plates. But I do like that they sped up the cart. Yes, they go 6 the foundations again. And the factory cart goes 55 kilometers per hour now. Whoa! Getting out of the factory cart almost put me off the side of the construction. I need plates. Ooh. We may be in we may be in trouble there too. It's fine. The factory cart is 5-star crash safety tested. Yes, it is pretty safety tested. It does. Okay, because we're running short on a lot of stuff. We may end up using some beams, but we need concrete. Concrete's down here. One splitter. concrete. I'm actually going to start with this, but I'll change it to the smaller belt. I just want one. Alright, get this here. Ah. Let's go ahead and get what we can moving. I might run out of plate and have a bastardized belt with some tier 1s and some tier 3 in it. Definitely gonna end up having to increase my belt production, but problem with that is I don't have the power. Five. Am I gonna have enough? Am I gonna have enough? Now will I have enough to go on the other way? I don't know. We may, like I said, may have a section of tier 3 belt in here, just so I can get some encased industrial beams being made. So then I can go work on power. Nope, we are out. So oh no. I don't have enough of any. Let's go grab another stack of. Okay. Now, give it a recipe. I don't even have the uh, enough to do an output for it. But I can start making some. Now, we'll do merger. That'll allow me to do power line up here. And we'll go across to there. Now you got power. Now the big thing. Will All right, we have concrete is coming. Beams are coming. The big question. It says it's drawing 15 right now, but that's kind of weird. It's not actually running, so it's not. It can't be pulling the juice. Oh, it's possible that when this thing starts running, I will trip my breaker. I am right there at the edge. Oh, come on. Oh, the beams won't go yet because here come the beams. Are we going to trip? Thanks for the help last night. Not a problem, not a problem. Always in for a little, you know, see something. That's what I expect people to do for me if they see I'm doing something that there can be done another way or whatever, or they got a good way of doing it. Let me know. All right. Are you going to stay yellow or are you going to go red? Here is the big question. We are green. We are green. How are we on power? We are skirting disaster. We are skirting with disaster here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, are we skirting disaster here? Wow. I am going to do one thing I think can help me out a little bit. Actually, no, I can't do that. Actually, I am going to help myself out just a little bit. Let's see. Wait. I'm at uh 75 times 6 is 450. Yeah. So I'm at the max on my coal power with that right there. Now I can give myself 15 more megawatts if I was to shut one of these down for a little bit. So I'm going to turn. No, I'm going to leave this one going because, well, actually, it's going to shut itself off when it does 32 more because I am out of reinforced plates for it. So when that happens, let's let it. Let's keep our fingers crossed for a little bit and let it run for a little bit. I could. I think I'm going to do this. Are they over here? Yep. That will give me a little cushion. Okay. Now we got a little cushion. Now this won't last long, but it should last long enough for that thing to finish its production. So that's my buffer has been my power buffer is going. And we got to do the output for our encased industrial beams, of which I only have beams, steel beams to use for logistics. Logistics. This is all I've got. Not sure you can keep up with this. Not sure how I can keep up with the chat. It's just flying by. Yeah, I know. My chat just seems to just go quick, doesn't it? Actually, that's wrong. It needs to come up too. Yeah, it took me. I finally got the achievement for 10 people talking at once. I think I got up to 15 talking at once one time. Now we need to do more beans. Wait. We have screwed up. Well, haven't screwed up, but we haven't done something that needs to be done. So before we go down below, we need to come all the way back over here. And get this bad boy over here in service. All right, you're doing good. Okay. Now I need the information on you. So come over here. Let's pick up the keyboard here. All right. Here we have. Uh, I didn't know you could put power poles on splitters like that. Yeah, it works. They took it out of the last experimental, but they put it back in. Uh, Encased industrial beam. Now we we screwed that up. Let's go. Select all. Copy. Now we go to the page. We rename this. Encased industrial beam from the copy. Now we go back to the first page. We have to come over here. View code, which it of course opened on a different screen, but we can bring that over here.